Just one question which arose when I was waiting for the meeting. I glanced through your book on the Gulf crisis.
That's right.
And I just opened one page, and it was in January 1991, where you were not particularly complimentary about the coalition trying to free Kuwait.
That's right.
Now, I haven't read the rest of the book. Knowing what you know now about what Saddam has done to some of his own people, do you feel differently now? What do you think it was wrong that the West had liberated Kuwait or not?
I do not feel at one with the overall Western opinion on the issue of Kuwait and Iraq. There are many reasons why. Number one, what is Kuwait? Was it not a part of Iraq 100 years ago? Most certainly it was. Who carved out this piece of land to become an independent, separate country? It was the British people. So you do not give right to Saddam to claim its own territory, reclaim its own lost territory, but you claim to possess a right to divide the Iraqi territory and cut it off to as you please. So this is central to the whole problem. Saddam may have been wrong to his own people. Most certainly he is wrong. But the Gulf crisis is not because of that. The Gulf crisis owes its origin to this fundamental principle: who has to decide about the border of the country. Whether those whose country has been considered to be an independent country from ages past, or those who decide to bring about a change in the geography of that country. If it had not happened, we don't know whether Saddam could have been born or not. I mean, that's Saddam Hussein, which we know now. Now, when he attempted to reclaim, before that, he had done some other follies. Apart from this, the follies which gave an excuse to the West to interfere in the affairs of Iraq. The follies were to boast of powers which he did not hold. He boasted of such power, he could destroy Israel, he could destroy the West. The long gun which Iraq claimed to have invented could throw a bomb and deliver it direct to New York and Washington. These were just boasts which you knew better than anybody else that they were real boasts. They had nothing in it. The barrel was imported from England, and the pieces were put together with the help of British engineers, and they didn't mean anything. Nothing whatsoever. And yet your media played it up. All the Western media played up to bring to size Saddam Hussein's stature, in the sense that if you do not cut him to size now, these are the guns he is going to use against you. So all the world opinion was rallied against Saddam Hussein for a crime he could not have committed. So these are the complicated issues which make me stick to my judgment of the situation even now. 10 major Western countries joined forces to destroy a country which posed no threat to the West, but only a threat to Israel. in the sense that a boastful threat was hurled at Israel, which also did not mean anything. But Israel didn't like it. What
But-
was Iraq?
Threaten America.
What?
But I mean, there is the one question in there, which is the right of self-determination for people, because I don't think the Kuwaitis, there were very many Kuwaitis who wanted to be run by Iraq.
No, Kuwaitis do not exist as an independent nation, because you have given them this identity of a separate nation, while prior to that they were just a part of Iraq. Kuwait was created to support Saudi Arabia. Now, it's a long story. I don't want to go into the detail of
I mean,
that.
I know the imperialist
Yes, yes.
story of it, but
Yes.
I mean, but the reality today is there is a Kuwaiti nationhood.
Today, who created that nation? The British. It's not their territory.
Yeah, but who?
So might is right, and only that much is true. Right or wrong, might is always considered to be right, and if that is the argument, I accept it. And I believe that Saddam is stupid enough not to realize that might has to be right, and that is why Iraq is suffering. Similarly, when it attacked the interests of Israel, or claimed or boastfully claimed that he can strike at Israel, Israel didn't like it. And the might was not only with Israel but America come Israel. And they decided to punish this man. But when they decided so, they punished the entire country. The poor children, the defenseless women, everybody, everything. They decided to see to it that Iraq can never grow into a threat, which it was not. So that is the dilemma which we face today. That is why I still stick to my guns, which I have employed in that book.